celebrating all things cool in Jacksonville. A local show with a spotlight on the 904. With hosts Eden Kendall and Mark Payton. Featuring amazing stories from every neighborhood with Rance Adams. This is River City Live.
Welcome to River City Live, and Friday is right around the corner. We can almost touch it because we are halfway there. At least that's what I think every Wednesday I get up. Like, we're halfway there. And now that it's almost noon, we really are halfway there, like mathematically.
You don't have to keep
We're starting out with some great news.
You don't have to sell it. You don't have to keep track of it either at home because Mark's got it down to the hour, down to the second.
I could break it down even further if we'd like,
No,
but we
we're
don't
good.
have to. But it's
We
a
are
big
good.
weekend because Mother's Day, and I was just thinking that I don't have anything yet for my mom or for my wife from the kids. Obviously, you know, they have money they put together and buy something. So I need some ideas. I know tomorrow we have some good ideas coming up. But today, Eden, I just want to ping you a little bit. You know, you being a mom and creative and, you know, like what are you thinking? We talked about this before, but this is important because you want to get this right.
Okay, so I try to remember which things I've told all the different men in my life because I have you guys that I talk to.
Oh, I was like, where is this going?
No, in the mornings on Gator Country, I'm talking to Steve Sutton.
Sure,
and
yeah.
in both cases, I'm trying to tell everybody what to do. That's the mom in me, right? So I want to make sure you get this right. I have a survey here if you guys want to take a look too and read along with me. But some of the things that moms say they do want on Mother's Day are things like massages. About 22% of them say that would be a good thing. A personalized gift, 21%. And in the hopes that she's not watching, I will tell you that I went on Amazon today and sent a personalized water bottle to my mom because she goes to the gym all the time. Personalized gifts, flowers, 18%, a meal, 14%, a homemade craft, 13%, jewelry coming in at just 12%, probably because the jewelry that you would get for Mother's Day probably isn't the same kind of jewelry, I'm thinking.
Yeah. I wanted to ask about that because I saw that on the list. I'm like, jewelry, isn't that like anniversary, birthday?
Maybe like a charm or Alex Zanoni bracelet.
That's what I was thinking too. Personalized. You could kind of bring your family into it, and you know, and everybody kind of has a say. So I like that. I think the spa's a great route to go because it gets moms away from their kids and their family as a little oasis.
The thing about those kinds of gifts is something needs to be happening that's constructive back at home while she's there. Because if I'm at the spa and I know that everything's falling apart at home, I'm not as relaxed as if I know that 5 loads of laundry are getting done while I'm there.
That's a good point.
So you're getting a double
For
shot.
2 gifts.
Yeah, right.
Well, it would be nice to even get pictures on my phone of stuff getting folded while I'm sitting there.
Like, here you
Like
go.
people are posing for it, you know.
Taking the drink from this one, getting the manicure from this one, and then looking at my phone. Oh, yes, that's the whites are done.
You should like set up like a little FaceTime or Skype account like in the corner,
exactly.
so you're watching
missed a
everybody.
spot, you missed a spot.
Hey, those bathrooms aren't going to clean themselves, guys.
So we know the kids are at school and, you know, teen boys probably at work. What's the worst gift you ever got for Mother's Day?
Oh my gosh. Well, Teen Boy is the master of the cards that are like ridiculous. Like he'll purposely buy the wrong holiday and all that stuff.
So it's like a little joke.
Or be in Spanish, like from the section where the card is completely in Spanish or whatever. But
I like that.
But until just a couple of years ago when he had a job, he used to forget completely. That's the worst.
Yeah,
Only
that's
lately-
bad.
How do you
only
forget
lately-
Mother's Day?
Especially because I remind him constantly.
Well, that's probably why then. You know, you keep reminding him. It's like, you know what? I'm just going to not do this at all.
I don't have
What's
a
the worst gift you ever got your mom?
Probably nothing. The fact that I didn't do anything. Right? Yeah.
Nothing, it's the worst.
But you know what happens? A lot of times I have such a big family, we just all assume that someone's going to take care of it. And I don't know why. I don't know why if it's a sexist thing, but usually the sisters will do, you know, they'll buy everything for my mom, and then the guys will refer to the sisters again for my dad. I just had to think that through. Actually, they always take care of it.
Either of you ever uttered these words to your significant other? Honey, did you get anything for my mom for Mother's Day?
No.
You didn't? Because mine has, and I'm like, she's not my mom. I love her.
Right. But you know what's sweet, though, is my wife automatically does it. So whenever she goes out to buy it, then she buys it also for my mom,
Just
too.
do cards. My mom, she's always, and my dad, for Mother's Day, Father's Day, their birthday, like, we don't want anything. We've got what we need. So, I mean, they're just happy to get a card. So the little diva, she makes like a little personalized card for them, and that can.
But
so
what
they-
about a phone call? Because I feel like a lot of times a card is an easy thing to do, and sometimes it's good just to make time to call.
I always call.
Calling is nice, but putting something in the mail is not that easy anymore. I mean, Who's got a stamp right now? Raise your hand if you actually have a stamp.
I usually hit you up for saying, hey, Eden, can I borrow
I mean, I have a couple here and there, but no, mailing something is a big deal these days. Actually physically mailing it. I think you should do it for Mother's Day. But, you know, you can even if you're sending a gift like I did, Amazon. You go on Amazon, you don't even have to do it's a whole different thing these days, sending a card. It means more, I think.
Yeah, no, it does. Taking more time and not just sending an email or a text message. But that's why I think
an email.
Yeah.
Oh, let me tell you what.
What's the matter with an email? What if I have like a cool little cartoon with it? Like, hey, Mom, you're number one, or something like that.
Emailgrams that you used to send back in the day.
That boy better not try to send me an email.
I think me and your son are a lot more alike than I originally thought. All right, so you were saying, I think on Monday we had a list, and the number one thing that all moms really want is sleep.
Yes.
They just not want to be bothered with sleep, which brings me to this. You actually had an odd dream that you wanted to break down.
This is so strange because I had this dream and then it was on the front page of Yahoo within a day or two of the dream that I had, and it was my teeth were falling out. And I've had this dream more than once. This isn't just something like random. I've had this dream occasionally, and I had always heard that it had to do with feeling like something was undone or just kind of discombobulated.
Sure.
But evidently, according to science, there are different meanings for this. One could mean that you know that you're not taking good care of yourself, but they say that's kind of more rare than anything else. Another one could be that you're losing control, or that you have guilt about something else, or you have a fear.
Check and check.
Wait, but here's
so
the big
far.
one. Here's the big one. Fear of getting older.
Check.
Okay.
Right? So it could be a sign that you need to be nurtured. So right in time for Mother's Day, my dream of my teeth falling out, I think I need to be nurtured.
Aww.
Hey, now, when did you have this dream? Monday?
Yes.
You had a lot of stuff happen at the end of last week, so I wonder if that was more of the control thing, that you're just like, don't have a say in all of this stuff, how all this is going to play out.
Things were going crazy.
It was kind of wonky last week.
My dog wasn't feeling well.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
it
that was a
rough
big one.
week.
Last week we had that article on how your little energy drinks are really bad for you.
Yeah, that was a
So
big
yeah,
one.
there was an avalanche of things that fell on you. It really was a rough week.
It was
and
terrible.
we know for Mother's Day you need sleep then, right? So that's number one. So maybe you could have some
I want to
sweet
be
dreams.
nurtured.
There you go.
It's not going to happen with me and Mark.
Hint to your family at home.
Let her binge watch.
I want this to all happen during you doing the laundry.
So basically, this last 6 minutes was spent on a nice little message to your family on what to get you for Mother's
You would
Day.
do the same if you had a TV show. You know you would.
All right, so when it comes to dreaming big, there probably was no show ever bigger than American Idol and people's dreams coming true, really. It was just random people that had some talent, and they were thrown in front of millions and millions of people, and some of them had great careers out of it. Well, American Idol is coming back. Is that
I never watched it.
Oh, no?
No.
I mean, you know what's interesting? So it just went away about a year ago. And then about months afterwards, there was talk of them bringing it back. And then now it's officially back. So it was on Fox, and now ABC picked it up. It's going to air sometime in 2017 or 2018. Now, they don't have the judges yet. They're not sure if Seacrest is going to host it. Dude's got like 10 jobs, but he probably could. But they're saying budget is a big thing they want to reduce. So rather than traveling all over the world for auditions, which I kind of liked, they're thinking right now, these are just kind of like projections, Disney World and Disneyland, just a couple locations to bring people in there. One of the judges, Kelly Clarkson, they were thinking about bringing her back.
I think she was the original season one winner, and so they will probably at least attempt to bring her back as a judge a little bit, maybe one of the full-time judges. And then as far as Ryan Seacrest goes, this ABC taking it over kind of correlates with the whole live with, you know, Kelly and Ryan. So whether or not he's in the family now, and Disney is in the family. ABC and Disney, that's one company. So I can see where that is.
Kind of feel like they need a big name to brand it. So like it would make sense if they got him, because it lost a lot of its power, especially with The Voice. Like, you know, when that came on the scene, everybody kind of liked it. Maybe it was the turning chairs. I don't know what it was, but it captured more magic.
That's a big thing, because everybody's like, oh, why are they recycling this? Well, one, TV ratings, viewership has declined like by 24% for people under 50. Millennials are all online, unplugging and all that. So they're like, all right, we could reboot it, make it a little cheaper. And, you know, people did have a great love for it. it, and it launched some major careers. But
Yes.
they have to do some changing with the format. Like The Voice, they
Well, that's
shifted.
the thing. The Voice, they did enough to change it up that enticed the crowd, and it's still doing well. And isn't it 2 seasons a year now for The Voice, right?
It is.
I feel like it's on all the time.
It's always a new season.
Yeah, and I'm just curious, like, what's the magic formula that American Idol has to do to switch it up to get people to watch it again?
I don't know. I really don't. I feel like maybe if they changed out the judges on a regular basis or something, I don't know what they could possibly do. How would they? I have no idea, because I was tired of it 3 seasons ago before they gave it. And I was a very, very diligent watcher. I tracked it. I even had like the poster that the company would send out, Fox would send out. Yeah.
So here's a question. When did you guys start like losing interest in it? Because when I remember for the first like probably
Nikki and
5 or
Mariah.
6 seasons, like I would watch it all the time, and I liked the auditions even when people were really bad. That was my guilty pleasure. I like that more so than yeah, exactly right. But at some point I'm like, I'm done with it. Like I just don't even care anymore. And
I was
just kinda
done
lost
from
it.
day one. I never tuned in.
Yeah. Oh really?
I was never. I
I'm
don't know
surprised by
why.
that, yeah.
I don't know why that one didn't work for me, but for whatever reason, I just never got into American Idol. I'm not into The Voice.
Not into it, huh?
No.
Well.